Hey everyone! Happy Friday! It is almost the middle of September. Like, I cannot believe we just started the burr months and we're already halfway through one. Like, what is going on in this world? So, say hey if you're coming on. I wanted to share some of the harvest collection items that I had from last year so that you can get a look at them. And then I also wanted to share some of the new ones that I just got. So I'm super excited to share them with you. And of course, I forgot something because that's just the story of my life. I always forget something. So first, let's share what I've had. So, and comments usually never work. So if you say hi, I probably will not see it because Facebook is not a very good platform for this, unfortunately. And my son usually always does something that gets them working. Okay, I see Kimberly's comment now. So I don't know if that means it'll stay working, but we'll see. So let's start off with a couple of full-size warmers that I had, and then a couple of minis, and then I will show some new stuff and smell some stuff. So Harvest Collection, now that I got my order, I am actually going to set up my Harvest warmers. And my son is desperately waiting for his warmer. But I wanted to show you some of the stuff that has been out before. So this beauty is called Fairy Tale Pumpkin. So if you see it, it's a very silver until you turn it on. When you turn it on, it gets beautiful. And the camera never shows its true glory, so it is an orange glow, and it looks like it sparkles. The stem comes off, and then you've got your dish in there. But that is a stunning warmer when it is on. So it's one of my favorites. I'm trying to decide where I'm going to put it. I'm not certain. So it's the downfall to having too many warmers is that you don't know where to put stuff. And you got to make those choices, and choices are hard. So I don't know about you, but I hate making choices. Say, this is another warmer. I think this warmer is called Fall in Love or something like that. Not quite certain. But this was one from last year that I loved. So it is like a coppery gold, like not really coppery, so it's more like a tannish, brownish, amber kind of colored. And then when you turn it on, you can see the leaves all glow. Again, it's sometimes with the light bulbs, it's really hard to get a good look at it, but you can see there's detail on the leaves, so they look like they're foiled, but it's a really pretty warmer. I don't think I'm going to use this one this year because it's been replaced. So I have something else that I plan on putting out. It's just a matter of which location is what going in, which is the dilemma. I have to decide what I'm going to see most. So then I have a couple of mini warmers to share. One of these is going to go in the bathroom. I'm just not 100% certain which one is going to be it. My son has already claimed that it's his bathroom, so he should be able to have his hockey warmer in there, but mom's rules. And I clean the bathroom, so I'm putting what I want in the bathroom. So one of the first mini warmers I'm going to show is the Fall Fairy Tale Mini. So, and you just get it, let me show you what I'm doing. So you get the little base, and you screw the light bulb in. All the mini warmers typically take 15 or 10 watt bulbs. This one actually, one of these actually takes a 10 watt, so I probably should pay attention. So this one is supposed to be a 10 watt bulb. So, oh, and it is the 10 watt bulb in here, since I did it right. Whew! So, and it's got its little stem. So again, it's like its matching big one. And then what's really cool is all of our minis have this button that you can press, and you can turn the plug completely around. So if you have plugs that are upside down, you can still plug them in. And then again, to show you what this one looks like, once it turns on, it is sparkly and orange. The little top comes off. You put your 1 cube of wax in the top. So this one I'm pretty certain is the one that's going to go in the bathroom. My son might not appreciate that, but I like this one out of my minis. So there's that, and then I'm going to swap this over to the other petite pumpkin one that we have. So this is Fall Fairy Tale Pumpkin Mini. So it has a matching big one. And then this one is called Petite Pumpkin. So this one I believe takes a 15-watt bulb, but I'm just going to use the 10-watt one to show you what it looks like. So, and again, it's an opalescent orange color, and it has a little black stem. And then just to show you what it looks like, if I can plug this in again. So, and then when you turn it on, it just has a really bright orange glow. And again, I'm sorry, cameras and laptops don't show light very well. It's kind of a love-hate relationship over here. So that is the minis of these two kinds. And then out in my living room area, we have a night light that we put on every night so that people don't come out to the kitchen and kill themselves stepping on the cat when she decides to lay wherever. So we have a warmer that we put out here, and I want to festive it up a little bit. So again, mini bulb, because I could have used the same base. So, and then this one is called Pumpkin Acres, and this one is just absolutely beautiful. So all the work on it, it looks like it's got like crackle paint on it, and it's got just all the different colors. It reminds me a lot of my grandma, and she used to put dried flowers on glasses and stuff like that. So, and then you just turn it on, and then again, oh, let me flip this to the bottom. It's really cool to be able to flip that so I can show you what this one looks like. So when it's on, again, it's very, very pretty. Trying to get the camera to focus on it. So, and it's not wanting to. But again, it's very, very pretty. I can take pictures of these after I plug them in and show them to you. It looks a lot prettier than that in person. I promise. It's just hard to get the camera to actually focus on it and not make it look all rough. So this is why I love doing in-home stuff, because it's so much easier to show. All right, so those are the warmers that are from last year, from the past. We also have some pillow decor. So this is our Scentsy pumpkin pillow. So it has a little stem that says Scentsy on it, a little leaf. And then it has a zipper pouch here that you can put a scent pack in if you would like, or you can actually put 2 in. I think this guy is big enough to hold 2. And then you just put this around. I have this on my coffee table. My husband complained because it was in the middle of his viewing of the TV. He could see the stem, so now I got to find a new home for it. And then this one, Zachary stole from me. This is our Boo Ghost. So his little scent pack goes in his bag. So you just zip it, put it in there. So these are perfect if you wanted to do little boo buckets for some kids. If you have some little ones in your life, a little boo bucket with a plushie and some candy. This would be super cute. So yeah, my cat couldn't care less about these, but I've heard many stories about many dogs that have taken over some plushies. So we also have a clean collection that came as part of the Harvest collection, and it is sparkling spiced citrus. So it comes with dish soap, which if you have not used our dish soap before, we used to have it in the catalog, and now they made it only be limited time offers. But our dish soap is amazing. Like, it beats Dawn 10 million times. So the only way to get it is in the set. It also comes with a matching hand soap, which our hand soap is pretty amazing too. And then our counter clean. And so it says it is, does not give me any scent descriptions on here at all. Sparkling mandarin, black currant, clove, oud, and raw sugarcane. So this stuff, it smells amazing. Like, I smelled this counter clean, and no joke, it smells like a citrus punch. Like, it's almost drinkable. It probably wouldn't taste as good as it smells, but it's going to smell really good while I'm cleaning. That's for certain. So our counter clean, hand soap, dish soap comes all in one little bundle. We have a new wax scent called Zombie Punch. So this I'm actually going to put in Zachary's room because I think he's really going to like it. The art on the case is pretty cool. It has all little zombie body parts. So, and this is a, I don't think I have a scent description for it. I do not. So, but it is a very fruity, but like a spiced citrus scent. So first sniff, it definitely smells like oranges on the top, but on the bottom is where you get that fruit punch, like almost smells like the orange Hawaiian punch back in the day when Zachary used to drink that, or the orange high C. So, but it's definitely, if you like fruity scents, this is a good one. And then we have our Harvest Collection 5 bars that comes in a cute little pumpkin bag. Well, it doesn't come in it. It comes with a cute little pumpkin bag. So if you're gifting some wax to somebody, that would be it. And it has 5 bars of wax in it. And all of these scents are everything that fall is made for. So starting, the first one is Spiced Pecan Cream. So this one is ground allspice, walnut, and sweet cream butter. So this is my least favorite of the 5, but it's not bad. I'm going to put it in my kitchen. So it's definitely a nutty, but you can smell the fall spices in it. So I'm not a big bakery fan person anymore, but this one I think is tolerable, just enough to get you that, ooh, smells pretty good. And I have one warmer in my kitchen that I use more bakery foodie scents in there, so, and it kind of just stays in that area. But this one's not bad. I think you would like Zombie Punch. It sounds like a you. Moonlight Whisper is vanilla bean, sweet bourbon, and white oak. So this one is not a bakery scent at all. So don't let the vanilla bean fool you. It is a woodsy, but a smooth woodsy scent. So I definitely smell the oak and like the smoothness between the vanilla and the bourbon. So it's like a manly wax scent without being a cologne manly wax scent. I had this in Zachary's room, but it does smell like a smoky oak. So if you like woodsy scents, this is a good one. Now, and the hard thing is you can only get these scents all together in a 5-pack. So you cannot buy them separately unless you are a Scentsy Club subscriber. But for at least one time, this 5-pack is worth it. So the next one is Cider and Crimson Berries. So this one is pomegranate, ripe strawberry, clove, and tonka bean. And again, this one is, it's a perfect fall scent. So you get your berries, and it's like the strawberry is not sweet. It's like a warm cider that you wouldn't really put strawberries with, but it has that scent, and you can definitely, again, smell the clove. The tonka bean kind of smooths it out, but it smells like a warm fall punch. Pumpkin Honey Spice. This is another one. I don't remember it, so I have to smell it for you. But vanilla, honey, cinnamon, spice, and pumpkin. I'm usually not a big fan on pumpkin scents because they don't smell like I want them to, if that makes sense. So this one, the first thing I smell is honey for sure. It's like a spicy honey. I say for sure a lot, I found. And the bottom So it does not smell like pumpkin pie at all. It's one I would probably try in my kitchen. I wouldn't want it in my whole house. But it's not bad. Like the honey and the cinnamon spice is kind of really nice and warm and cozy. And the pumpkin is not, it's not basic pumpkin spice in your face kind of smell. So, and then the last one, this is my absolute favorite out of this whole collection. And I would definitely say pumpkin honey spice would be my least favorite. Spice pecan cream is actually really good, but this one, yeah, pumpkins usually, it's just not, there's just something about it that it's good for like 5 minutes, and then after that you're like, what am I smelling? But that one smells okay. But Apple Harvest Dreams is where it's at, my friends. Forest apple, falling leaves, and autumn spice. This one, it's just like, this is what fall dreams are made of. And green scents I'm usually not a big fan of, but when I warmed this the other day, when I first got it, because I got to get it back in whatever month was last, August. So I got to preview it. And it's just like, it's amazing. Like, I walked in and out of my house and it smelled like somebody was making like homemade applesauce, like cinnamon applesauce. And it was just like, there's very few lickable scents, and this is kind of one of them. So this one is amazing. Again, all 5 of these scents, they're really not anything bad. They're all like, apple harvest season is amazing. Clove and crimson berries. I'm a fruity fresh girl, and this one is on point. Moonlight Whisper, this was in my son's room. It smelled really, really good. And even the bakery one, the spice pecan cream, it's not bad. And the pumpkin one, it's definitely a hit. And then separate from this collection is Zombie Punch. So that is the wax. Now we're going to go to the last 3 warmers that are brand new. I have not looked at them yet. Have not set them up. And I'm going to save the most favorite one for last. So the first one we're going to look at is the one that when I saw it, I went, oh my God. Now, I am a purple girl through and through. So everything purple, like I buy stuff because it's purple. So the dish is a nice dark purple. So this tells you something right there. Already a big fan. So now I always hope when I go live that I don't break a warmer on video. I have not done it yet. So I also typically don't lose things, but every once in a while I try to keep all my packaging together. Oh, this warmer's gorgeous. Oh my God. I am super, super duper excited. So this is a little bulb. Looks like it's a 20 watt. Am I right? Yep, this is a 20 watt bulb. So this is nice. I already know where I'm putting this one. I'm putting this one on my coffee bar, so maybe my husband won't complain about it shining in the TV. I'll probably still have to shut it off when we watch TV though, but so there is that. Okay, so let me plug you in. Oh, I'm so excited about this one. So this one is a very textured, it looks like it's a basket woven. You can see the silver on the inside. And then you put the dish on it. And then it has a little pumpkin stem. So that is super cool. Now this is called Midnight Grove. So super cool. And it's a purple sparkly warmer. So it's a purplish red. This is beautiful. I'm in love. Absolutely. And what's really cool is the way they designed the base of the warmer is so that when it's not fall season, if you are still in love with this warmer, you can just take the stem off and it just looks like a decorative piece which we have warmers like this. The one I just took down, Amber Waves, was the same kind of shape. So, but that is absolutely gorgeous. Again, I will take pictures and post them of my live setup so that you can see what they capture in the picture, because the video unfortunately does not capture everything as nicely as I would like it to. So that one is, I already know where this one's going. So that home is found. The next warmer, there's only 2 more, so I won't keep you all day. So the next warmer is called Canopy of Color. And I think I'm going to put this one over on the far side. I'm having a dilemma between, do I want to put the Fall Fantasy Pumpkin out over there or this one? So I don't know, but we shall see. So again, a little glass dish. Trying to not lose the paperwork or any of the insides. So, and this was another one. I like the mosaic look warmers. They're just really pretty to me. Could be because my mother-in-law did mosaics for a while. We have one of her artworks on our wall above the fireplace that used to be in our bedroom. And I just love from watching her do the stuff and knowing what goes into a mosaic to cut the glass and to shape it without cutting your own fingers off and all of that. Like, I just really like how that works. Ooh, we almost pulled this one right off the counter. So that would not be cool. This one is looks like it's a 20-watt bulb also. So, yep, this is another 20-watt bulb. My husband will be happy. Going down in the wattage. So, all right. So 20-watt light bulb. I don't think any of these I would try to play with colorful bulbs. Sometimes I do that because I like the splash of color. All right. Put the dish inside. So again, this is a mosaic warmer. And I just liked the colored glass. I like the I can't think of the word that they put on here, the grout that they put on here. And every warmer looks the same, but it has differences. Obviously, the shapes of the leaves will be different. It has a notch cut out for you to put the cord so that it lays flat. And again, to show you what it looks like, this is definitely fall vibes with the colored leaves and all that. So again, I'm not certain which location of the house I'm going to put this, but I just liked the oranges and the browns, and that's perfect. I don't decorate for holidays. I decorate for seasons because it's a little bit longer. So that's one of the things that I loved about that. So that one is, forgot the name of it. That is called Canopy of Color. So, and it's a little warm. It's a small guy. So I like that. And then the last piece, this is my son's warmer. He is dying for me to be done doing this live so that I could go put it in its spot. So this is Haunting Horizon. So this is the warmer that when he saw it, he said, "Oh, you're getting that for me, right?" So nice little mom that I am, got it for him because that's what nice moms do. And he does lives with me on my VIP group. So if you do move over to my VIP group, you will get to meet my pride and joy and listen to his banter. He'll be 25 next month, and he has all the dry humor of an old man. He thinks he's funny. He's not often, but we have a nice little vibe that we do. So this one, whew, I always worry I'm going to throw the light bulb out. So this one is a 25-watt bulb, so it's a little bit bigger, and it is super cool looking. Looks like I have a little bit more stuff to pull apart. So okay. have a section that they taped on here that I have to take off. There we go. Okay, let's set you back down in here. So some warmers do come with a little bit of assembly required. Okay, again, that has a notch. Now let's stick this bulb in here and see what this beauty looks like. Okay, so on first glance, you can see it is a blue warmer, has some spooky little tree cutouts, and you can turn it in whatever direction you want it. So it has a ghost, has some bats, has a witch over here. So you can turn it so that you can see it in whatever direction. Over here, there's a cat. So it is super cute. So, and there's an owl on the back here. Let's see what this baby looks lit up, because that's what's most fun. Ooh, now that is pretty. Okay, let me line it up. So that is super pretty. So I like the bulb in the back looking like it's I guess it would be a sunset. Look at how nice that is. I love the multiple colors, the fade to blues and purples and the orange on top. My son is going to love this one for sure. He better. I used my host rewards for it. So, but that is super, super cute. So, again, I will take pictures and put them out for you. If you have any questions, feel free to message me directly. I will be glad to answer them. And stay tuned, because there is more coming. I do have to share some more things with you guys. But thank you all for being here and giving me some moments of your time. And again, if you have any questions, just reach out to me. Have a great night.